Alright, what's up gamers and gamers? It's your boy IzzyDGamer here once again bringing you the finale of IzzyReviews. And today we're going to be reviewing The Last of Us. And like I said, we're getting into the finale. Last episode was episode 8 and we got to visit David, which was a really instrumental character to the video games, and I felt like the portrayal was on point. I really feel like overall they did a really good job retelling the story of The Last of Us. It was brought to us in a video game format originally by Neil Druckmann, Bruce Straley, and Naughty Dog as a whole. It's extremely exciting to finally get here. Never thought we would. I never thought that we would get a Last of Us adaptation so good, but we did. And so here we are with episode 9, Look for the Light. We all know where this is headed, but we're just wondering right now how they're going to adapt the story and how they're going to finish it off. If Bella Ramsey is really going to do a good job at portraying Ellie at the end, you know, for what happens. And if Pedro Pascal is going to do a good job portraying Joel in this aspect of the story. I don't want to talk about too many spoilers before we even get into the episode, but that's really all I can think about. So that's all I'm going to say before we start. And without further ado, let's get into episode 9, Look for the Light. Oh my goodness. We're starting off with Ashley Johnson. Wait, what the heck? Oh my gosh, those screams are so Ellie, man. Okay, well, gone are my expectations for Ashley Johnson to play older Ellie, I guess. To Firefly base? Is she playing Ellie's mom?
Anyone?
With water, bro, girl. Dang, on your own? Fudge. Who is after you? Who's chasing you right now? It's gotta be Ellie's mom. Oh my goodness. Wow, she's... Oh my goodness. Ah, that stuff is so cringe. No. She got infected because she had a cut. Dang, Ashley Johnson, you real. She's real. She literally cut the umbilical cord herself. I cannot believe this. But she's infected, so she don't got much. She don't even have a long time with her.
You fucking tell him, Ellie.
Oh my goodness. That's so cute. Ellie holding Ellie, man.
Hi. You're so tough. I got you. It's okay.
It didn't look exactly like, but it looked kind of like that same farm from part 2. At least the giant field right before you get to that house. This is Marlene.
Anna?
Did she not get infected?
We were delayed getting out of the zone.
She's hungry. She needs to be fed, and I didn't want to nurse her. I cut it before I was bit. Before. Take her with you to Boston.
Can't do that.
And I want you to give her this.
Dang.
I can't.
How long have we known each other?
Since before the infection, I mean the outbreak.
So you pick her up right now, and then you kill me.
She can't fight it. Oh, that's sad. What a tough break, man.
I can't kill you.
Marlene!
Another out the door shot.
Cover her ears.
You didn't cover her ears at all. No, they didn't. They just stopped. Oh, okay. Picks up just like the game.
Ellie, Beefaroni, Chef Boyardee.
Oh, cool.
Have you ever played this? If you want to beat me at something, it would be this.
Interesting they added that flashback, man.
They had a guitar in that RV. Got me thinking. I was thinking maybe I could teach you.
Oh, yeah. That'd be great.
So in the game, I kind of assumed that she was still traumatized and thinking about that event that happened between her and David. Seems like her mind might be elsewhere in this show, though, because of that flashback they added in. I'm not sure if she was thinking about that, but she's not feeling it right now. It's kind of funny because it seems like they've shifted how they're acting now. Joel is kind of craving this camaraderie.
If I get you up there, you can drop that ladder down. Come on, I'll give you a boost. You okay?
Yeah, fine.
Just you kind of seem extra quiet today, so.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Did you hear what I...
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna have the giraffe part in this.
Whoa.
Damn it, Ellie! You stay there!
Up here!
I wonder.
Come on!
Giraffe-rick?
Ellie!
Come on!
You can see the silhouette in the window. It's pretty cool.
What are you doing?
It's all right. Come on.
That's so cool, man. I can't believe they CG'd this up in here like that. Really good job. It's really cute. I liked it in the game too, though, to be honest.
Oh, where's she going?
Okay.
Is there gonna be a lot of them out? Just roaming? Yeah.
Is it everything you hoped for?
You can't deny that view.
Look, I don't know exactly where this hospital is. Maybe there's nothing bad out there, but so far there's always been something bad out there. I'm only saying there's risk. We don't have to do this. When we just go back to Tommy's, we forget about the whole damn thing.
After all we've been through,
Yeah.
everything I've done, it can't be for nothing.
Ooh, that music. That music hits every time.
I know you want to protect me. You have. And when we're done, we'll go wherever you want. Sheep ranch, the moon. I'll follow you anywhere you go.
Fudge.
But there's no halfway with this. We finish what we started.
They get me every time. It's the music, though. It's the music with this one. And me knowing what's coming. That's also what's affected me right here. A little abandoned cuisine.
Is this a Fedra thing?
No, Army.
Army, okay. Abandoned army post.
Emergency medical camps. Obviously didn't last. They had me in one just like this.
With Sarah?
No, she was gone already. It was me. I was the guy who shot and missed.
Oh, wow. Tried to kill himself. Wow, that's deep.
Sarah died, and I couldn't see the point anymore. And I wasn't scared either. I was ready. I couldn't have been more ready. Went to pull the trigger, I flinched. Still don't know why. Anyway, the reason I'm telling you all this
I
is...
know why you're telling me all this. So time heals all wounds, I guess.
It wasn't time that did it.
It was you. You're not gonna say it, but you know.
I'm glad that didn't work out.
Me too.
We should probably get going.
Yeah. You know what I'm in the mood for? Shitty puns.
Oh. People are making apocalypse jokes like there's no tomorrow. Too soon?
No, it's topical.
Moon rocks taste better than Earth rocks. Why? Because they're meteor.
That's terrible.
Oh,
that's a 0 out of 10.
All right. What did the green grape say to the purple grape? Breathe, you idiot.
That's a 3 out of 10.
7. Minimum.
I'll give it a 5. 5 out of 10.
Are these the fireflies? Well, that's definitely different. They really said, yo, infected will not be in this show whatsoever. Okay, so we're here now.
Welcome to the Fireflies. Patrol didn't know who you were.
Where's Ellie?
She wasn't hurt. We lost half our crew crossing the country. How'd you do it?
It's her. Yeah.
She fought like hell to get here.
You are the one person I never wanted to be in debt to. We all owe you.
Just take me to her.
I can't. She's being prepped for surgery. Our doctor, he thinks that the cordyceps in Ellie has grown with her since birth. It makes normal cordyceps think that she's cordyceps. He's gonna remove it from her, multiply the cells in a lab. He thinks it could be a cure, Joel.
Wow.
Cordyceps grows inside the brain. Find someone else.
There is no one else.
No, you take me to her. You take me to her right now! Please, you don't understand.
I was there when she was born, Joel. I promised her mother that I would save her child. I promised. So I do understand. I'm sorry. I have no other choice.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
I do.
Oh, nah. He said something else? Okay.
Walk him out to the highway. Leave him there with his pack. Give him this. If he tries anything, shoot him.
Ooh, this is hard.
I didn't hear anyone say stop. Down the stairs.
I'm gonna take him a little further. The difference is it's 2 guards on him on this one.
The fuck are you doing? Keep walking. I said keep walking.
Where is she? Fuck you. I don't have time for this.
My goodness. Okay. Let's see how he does it. He is not leaving anybody alive. She's gonna kill him anyway. With Ellie's own knife. Oh my goodness. Straight up Rambo.
Unhook her.
How did you get in here?
I said unhook her.
I won't let you take her.
Unhook her.
Oh my God, please.
Turn around.
Dang. Fudge. Fudge. Okay, so people weren't chasing after him on this one. I guess it wouldn't make sense for people to chase after him. Technically, you know.
Can't keep her safe forever. No matter how hard you try. You'll die, then what? How long till she's torn apart by infected or murdered by raiders? Because she lives in a broken world that you could have saved.
But it isn't for you to decide.
Or you. So what would she decide, huh? Because I think she'd want to do what's right. And you know it. It's not too late. Even after what you've done, we can still find a way.
What?
It's all right. You're with me. Take it slow.
Freaking Joel. Ah, freaking Joel.
They were running some tests on you and some others. Turns out there's a whole lot more like you. People that are immune. Dozens of them. The doctors, they couldn't make any of it work. They've stopped looking for a cure. Raiders attacked the hospital. I barely got you out of there.
Are people hurt?
All of them.
Yes.
Is Marlene okay?
I'm taking us home.
I feel for Ellie. Dang.
I'm sorry.
Are you? Are you though?
Oh, no, wait. Let me go.
You just come after her.
Just like in the game, man. My goodness. Oh, at least they stayed true to the source material. A part of me wished, you know, that it went a different way. I really do.
We gotta walk the rest of the way. We can manage that.
Yeah.
No, Sarah and I used to hike like this all the time. Not to say the two of you are the same, but definitely different kids.
How so?
Well, she was a lot more, I want to say girly, and I'm not saying that you're not girly.
I'm not.
Yeah, you're not. She had a killer smile. Again, not saying that you don't. Anyway, I bet you would have liked her back.
Yeah, bet I would have.
There you go. Not much further now.
Hey, wait. Back in Kansas City, you asked me about the first time I killed someone. When I got bit in the mall, I wasn't on my own. My best friend was there, and she got bit too. Her name was Riley, and she was the first to die. And then it was Tess, and then Sam.
That's not on you. Sometimes things don't work out the way we hope, and you don't know what to do next. But if you just keep going, you find something new to fight for. And maybe that's not what you want.
Swear to me that everything you said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay.
Perfect way to end it. Jeez Louise. All right, man, that was episode 9, Look for the Light, the season finale of The Last of Us. Man, what a good episode. The most memorable scene for me during playing the game was the part in the hospital. I do think that part was better in the game than it was in the show. You know, the show did a really amazing job, you know, showing us in television format the story of The Last of Us. They cut out the right parts. They included other parts. I do wish, even if it made the episode 10 minutes longer, I do wish that we had some infected in this episode. And since you end up going into this, underneath this bridge or something like that, and there are all these infected under the bridge, and so you have to sneak past them. You end up going deeper underground, and then Ellie, while you're underground, she falls into some water, and you know she can't swim, so she almost drowns. And then that's when the Fireflies find us in the show, in the game, and they knock out Joel, and then it kind of picks up exactly how it happened in the show. But I don't know, I feel like because it takes place in a post-apocalyptic world, that it does have to do with infected. I don't feel like they tackled the issue of infected in the proper way in this show. Episode 2 and 5 were really the only episodes that have dealt with infected. And I think because The Last of Us exists in this world where infected is a huge problem, they do need to layer out more infected throughout the show in order for us to remember the world that we live in the series. So I would say that was my only gripe with the series, but overall, man, the acting, the character development, the world development, the antagonist, the compelling perspectives that each character has within this show, all A+. Even the cameo between Tommy, Joel, and Ellie, the 3 characters that popped up in this show, they did an amazing job casting them in roles that were not too big so that they take over the story. They give too much focus on these characters, but they're able to tell the story in a compelling way and keep these characters kind of small character roles, but still important enough for us to pay some sort of attention to them. I really think that the cameos were really good, and they did a really good job showing those characters and paying respects to what this story was inspired from originally. Shoot, good job Neil Druckmann, man. Make sure you keep him on, because he is making sure all of these characters and stuff, they stay true to how they were originally supposed to be. Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, they did amazing jobs portraying the 2 main characters, changing them just enough for people like me who have already played the game over and over and over again to still find something new in these characters as we're watching this show for the first time. They also changed some story moments and some story points. They gave us little red herrings to make us feel like the story is going in a different route, when in reality, it'll just snap back right into place so that they can progress the story as it was originally intended. Yeah, man. I'm excited for season 2. I'm excited to get into The Last of Us Part 2. I'm excited to get into The Last of Us Part 3 in the video games. But all of this stuff was super exciting to go through for the first time. Or second time, but different format, first time. And that was really, really exciting, man. By far, I would say that this game adaptation has to be the best one that I've ever experienced so far. I mean, before this, Sonic was on top of that, and then before that, there was Detective Pikachu. But it really seems like these video game adaptations are finally getting their stride, and it might be time for video game adaptations to take over the media market. But we'll see. The one that I'm most excited for would be the Destiny adaptation, if that ever comes out. I know they're just acquired by, PlayStation Studios. They coming out with some banger. They have announced the God of War series coming to Amazon. They've announced the Ghost of Tsushima. I believe that's like a movie or something coming out. Really excited for those, but I do have to remember and keep in mind that the Uncharted series that they made was a flop to me. So I will be going in cautiously, but cautiously optimistic after watching this. I'm extremely excited for more of these things to be made. And really good job to everybody who put work into this series. I really feel like you guys knocked it out of the park. Definitely let me know how you felt about the series overall in The Last of Us in the comments below, and let me know how you felt about the finale. Look for the light. And until next time, peace and happy gaming.